Welcome to the channel. When you look at the Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Rockets, on paper, it's a good series. But in most folks' eyes, they feel that the Golden State Warriors is going to win this series. But let me be probably the only one to come out and say this. The Houston Rockets are beating the Golden State Warriors. Why? Because the Houston Rockets' strengths are the Golden State Warriors' weaknesses. You know? When you look at the Rockets, they have dominated points in the paint every game. They have dominated the glass. That's how you win championships. The only area where the Warriors gonna beat the Rockets every night is at the free throw line. But not last night. Not last night, folks. The Warriors only shot 61% from the free throw line, while the Rockets shot 81%. All the Rockets got to do is settle in and knock down their free throw shots and get somewhere even with them or beat them at the free throw line. They're going to easily beat the Golden State Warriors. Ime Udoka, he don't get enough credit. How he done coached this team up and how he be coaching them boys. He made the adjustments. When you look at Ime Udoka, folks look at him like a coach. Just an ordinary coach. He know what he be doing. His team is physical. Check this out. The refs, the NBA, they want the Warriors to win this series. So you know what they did in this last game? They put Dylan Brooks and Amen Thompson in foul trouble. The two guys who mainly be on Stephen Curry. You do that, with Jimmy Butler going out, Steph Curry got a chance. See, it's the little things like that you got to pay attention to. Stephen Curry only had 20 points. 20 points because Houston keyed in on him and they took him away for the most part. Steph gonna hit about 3 amazing threes a game. You got to be ready for that. It's what he do after that will count. And the Rockets D'd him up. You know what I'm saying? Moses Moody. In order for the Warriors to win, he got to knock down them 3 balls. He only had 12 points. Draymond Green, the guy who liked to fight and mess with everybody, 8 and 5. That ain't enough. I expect Jimmy Butler to play, but he ain't going to be 100%. And injured Jimmy Butler with Stephen Curry not beating the Houston Rockets. They the number 2 seed for a reason. Listen to me when I tell this to you, man. You got Kevon Looney coming in, 5 points. Podziemski, he was under the weather. Under the weather or not, he wouldn't have been a factor in that game. He didn't even score. You know, he played some minutes, he ain't scored. Quentin Post had like 12 points. You only got to guard him at the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? The Spencer kid from the G League, he came in with 11 points, gave him some production. I don't know what Steve Kerr got against Jonathan Kuminga, but they should have let that man go, man, because I don't expect him to re-sign with the team. I feel the only reason Steve Kerr put Jonathan Kuminga in the game because he ain't had nobody else to put in the game. And that's not right, man. He holding that guy back. Jonathan Kuminga should be starting, man. But Steve Kerr don't like him, so he got him in the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? When you look at points in the paint, the Warriors only had 28 points. They committed 15 turnovers. Only 22 assists. You could beat them when they hover around that 20 assists area, you know? Warriors shot 40% from three, 41% from the field. But it wasn't enough, man. Because the Rockets shot 45% from the field and had 38% from the field from three. They dominated the paint, 47 rebounds to go with 21 assists. They also had 9 steals, and they only turned the ball over 10 times. Points in the paint, 46 compared to the Warriors, 28. That's how you win. The referees were doing their best to keep the Rockets players in foul trouble. I'm waiting to see a Prince Sengun just go off, man. But one of the main reasons why the Rockets was able to get the series tied was they came out with more energy. They were playing like they were down 0-2. That's how you got to play. They were out there being physical, playing the game the right way, bringing their physicality to a finesse team. They came out with it. But guess what happened, though? A guy by the name of Jalen Green remembered how to play basketball. First game, I called him out. You can't put up no 7 points, man. You just can't do it. Even Shaq spoke on it and inside the NBA. Man, we don't expect you to get your average every game, but at least give us something. 7 points ain't gonna cut it. He was like, you know what? Let me ball out, man. 38 points. He was playing under control. He was using his head out there. 8 threes, and I think he had 6 assists. He was balling, man. They need that every night because if he bring that, everybody else gonna play their role. As when he don't do that, other players be trying to play other roles that they not, used to. You feel me? Yeah. The Warriors ain't got no chance in this. The only chance they got is if they let the Warriors foul them and don't call fouls and the Rockets get frustrated. Or the Warriors just completely start playing like the 2017 Warriors, and it ain't happening. You feel me? Man, them boys not winning, man. You can wrap that up. Dylan Brooks had 16 points. Amin Thompson had 11. Prince Sengun had 17 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, man. Fred VanVleet had 6 rebounds, 7 points. You feel me? Them boys was balling, man. And I think Tari Eason had like 14 points or something. They were balling. The referees put Dylan Brooks and Amin Thompson in foul trouble. Them boys still outscored Stephen Curry. 27 combined points. The Curry 20. Cheaters never win, man. I see y'all on the next one, man.